The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, is a 15-member regional association with a mandate of promoting economic integration in all fields of activity of the constituting countries.
Western Africa comes out of many challenges, including conflicts in the countries, between the countries, but it's also it offers a lot of opportunities in economic development. The origin of the mercury waste in that region comes from two sources, and one is from small-scale mining or mining in general, and the other one is from consumer waste, like from lamps you're using in your household or on the street. The challenge for the coming years, and that's why it's important to react fast and address this type of waste. We thought that we can bring in our expertise with this small study and also add to making a difference.
The Southern African Development Community, SADC, is a regional economic community comprising 16 member states. The mission of SADC is to promote sustainable and equitable economic growth and socio-economic development so that the region emerges as a competitive and effective player in international relations and the world economy.
My passion is to protect the environment, especially in the Southern African region. The environment is very fragile and we have a lot of bad impact that can happen if mercury isn't managed properly. So that motivated me to do it so that we can look at ways of improving management and ways of increasing awareness in the SADC region.
In the framework of a global project funded by the government of Switzerland, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO assists the SADC and ECOWAS countries in their efforts to implement early and ratify the Minamata Convention. Through an extensive stakeholder consultation process, including surveys, research, group discussion, interviews, and information sourcing, a sub-regional environmentally sound management ESM approach was developed for the management of mercury-containing waste in each region. A sub-regional ESM approach was conducted to trigger all countries towards their obligations as signatories of the Minamata Convention. It includes three key elements: harmonized regulatory and policy framework, assessment on required technologies and related investment, and financing mechanism and economic instrument.
If we think of how we actually address the issue of mercury waste and how we want to treat it, we immediately have to think about technology and investments into technology. And one small country in the ECOWAS region would not have enough volumes of this mercury waste to justify a large investment into a treatment plant or opportunity. So that's why the regional approach is very important.
All the countries that did not have any capabilities within their countries to manage mercury-bearing waste, that it comes into a central facility in South Africa where there is facilities available for this and where it can be safely treated in an environmentally sound manner, which would mean that we all join hands and work together to find solutions to benefit the entire region.
Before we started the project, we undertook an assessment of some of the contaminated sites where we suspect there is high level of pollution. Through the assessment, we now decided to embark on a lot of education and training for the operators of this sector. Yeah, the Swiss government provided us with funding who are helping us in building the capacities of the industry in order to avoid pollution.
The biggest way that the study has helped implementation is the general awareness that is being raised around the various different items. Mercury as an element, not as something that we can destroy, and it needs to be managed. We have already recycled almost 10,000 tons worth of mercury-containing waste, and we're very proud of that. It is a great project, and I think it is only the beginning of much bigger tasks that we have to fulfill in the world in order to make our environment safe for us and for future generations to come and to protect our environment.
This study was only the beginning. I see this as the first step or the foundation for more work to be done to really implement solutions to manage mercury waste. We have a lot more work to do.